Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of Tub Talk with
Viscera.
and Sable.
Yeah, I'm here. It's not
Yeah.
just her.
Not just me. I'm not a loner. Not today.
And today, we're legal.
Are we legal?
We're legal. It's number 18.
Number 18? Oh,
yeah. We're legal in most states. I think
Yeah.
18 is like this.
That is funny how our lives are Truman Show. I swear they are. Like, I want to cut of those profits. Because we were just talking about our daughter being 18 and how a boy couldn't express his feelings for her because she wasn't 18. And as soon as she turned 18, he started more flirting, but she's too oblivious to pick up on it.
Yeah.
That's funny. We were just talking, and now we're on episode 18.
Yeah, I mean, that's the least Truman Show-ish of the Truman Show things that do happen, but yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know if you guys have seen Truman Show. It's with Jim Carrey. It's basically his life is a TV show and he doesn't know it. And we've said for many years that that's us. And I mean, if you guys are watching or listening just because it's the show and you're actors and you have to and maybe researching or whatever, we still appreciate it. I mean, like I've said, try to find a way like to sneak a letter in. Like I can't say even things out because then they'll know. Because if you're like, oh, I'll check here, then they're gonna know it's gonna be there. So yeah, find a way to sneak a message to me somehow.
Right.
Yeah, because it'd be nice to know. I really think that's true. I mean, honestly, do. I don't want you to get fired. I don't want you to get let go. Like, I appreciate it. Everybody that we know, even if it's fake, we appreciate you.
Yeah, it's just there's so much things that's too much to be coincidental.
A lot of things.
But this universe is very mysterious, and
I even questioned whether or not she was for real. Maybe it's just my Truman Show.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, I think you could be, but they couldn't pay you enough to stick with me, so I don't think there's enough money to deal with my psychoticness.
A little bit. It's a little over the top sometimes, though, so maybe.
I have some harebrained ideas. Maybe that is their way of pushing you to see how far. What's your limits?
Well, I mean, I've gone this far and I still haven't reached it yet, so it'd be kind of interesting to see like what the limits could be. Not that I want you to do that, honey. Like, please don't. But I don't think there is. I love you too much. There's no way.
I know. Here it is, episode 18, and yet we're going to be talking about 19.
What?
What did you do today?
Oh, wow, nice lead-in. We should have saved that for 19.
Oh, maybe we can. We could just cut this out. Nobody will know.
No. We should do it. Absolutely.
We're going to forget
that's
when
funny.
it's 19.
That's funny. It's like the countdown. So I in 16 I'd said that I didn't have anybody at gear 19. Well, apparently the chasm opened up.
Truman Show.
Yeah, and thanks for anybody that was listening to 16 and said, hey, you know what? Slip this guy a little extra because he deserves it. He's a good guy.
Let's push that RNG.
Yeah, and so I was able to get 3 characters now at gear 19. I got, well, we'll start at the bottom and then we'll be here. But I got Kingpin, which I'm really excited for. 2.6 million health. His summons have 1.6 million health. And yeah, gear 19 on him because he can get me through the first ones in city. And then Vulture, which, I mean, he is cheap and easy. This is the kind of guy you want to meet. And tons of damage. And yes, I did change him to a striker. And yes, it is a lot of fun. Because when they have that death proof and he hits them all the way down and then it's like, I got one more. And takes him out. It's actually kind of fun to watch. And then my third one thus far is Sus. I was able to get Sus at gear 19, 7 red.
Lucky bomb.
So yeah, Vulture at 2 diamonds. I got Kingpin at 1 diamond and Sus at 7 red. So now I'm just waiting on my next 2. I'm planning on taking Old Man Logan next. He's 1 or 2 adamantium away. The Crimson Adamantium. And then I'm planning on taking Lizard, hopefully, but Robbie. Robbie is 1. Well, he's 3 miasma away from going.
See, I have the miasma. I'm just debating on who to put it on.
So right now I have Bio, Skill, Tech, Mystic and Robbie, and Mutant and Old Man Logan. But I do have ready to go. If I just hit the equip right now, I have Deadpool at 3 diamonds, maxed out.
Yeah.
And he's ready to go. I can just hit equip all right now, and he's there. So I would have 4. So if for some reason I'm able to get Robbie in this next store and I have him, I just might do it. And then I gotta wait for Old Man Logan anyways, just to go ahead and play the levels. And
why can't you start with 4?
you can start with
3.
You have to start with 5.
I didn't think you had to.
Well, I'll go look
one
again.
you could start with 3.
Really?
4.
Well, I'm gonna go look and see.
I don't remember,
'cause if
but
it's
I
that
thought
close,
so.
then I'm
One
going.
of them was that way, but
I know you only have to have 4 mythics,
yeah.
but I thought starting it's 5. But anyways, I digressed. It's awesome. They're so powerful and it's fun, and it was a nice happy thing to have happen today. I was excited. So yeah, it was cool. And how about you, wife? What did you did some dirty things today too. What did you do?
I did. I was a dirty, rotten spender and bought the penny strike pass, battle pass,
Yeah.
whatever you call them, because that gave me the last of the uniques I needed for Big Time Spider-Man. So he is now 1.2 million in war. I'm really hoping it will get me at least 1 win this next time. Because I was going to say a bad word. Know how to, by the time, it's like they can't clear the little guys. So they're 2 and 3 tapping the little infests. But by the time they get to us, they like, oh, that's Sable's room. We know. So they'll come out swinging with 3-something counters, and I'm like,
Yeah.
really? You could have taken the little guy with that, and then you would have nothing for me.
Yeah, that's
It's almost
fair.
like the word's getting out on me and D3, and they're saving all their big stuff to just one-shot us.
Yeah,
But-
two diamonds on big time?
Yep, he's 2 diamonds.
2 diamonds? Yeah. That's a big old health pool. We saw the other day, I was battling, I was trying to punch up my counter, which I'm not gonna say, but I was doing it live on stream. And I was just hitting him, and Mysterio was just hitting him.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the same size as what you have now.
Standing there laughing.
And he was just taking the damage and then hitting me back, and then taking the damage and hitting everybody, and then taking the damage and hitting me back. And it was just like, oh my gosh, it's so annoying. And we figured out that he had, it was 3.9 million health outside of war. So he had 13 bars on his health bar meter. So that means he had 300,000 health per bar meter. So when I was hitting him, like some of the minions were only hitting for like 72 damage. And then, because he had defense up and they had put me with offense down. And then Mysterio would go and hit him with like, 100,000 damage. But that's a third of his health.
Yep.
Like, it was doing nothing. It was absolutely nothing. It says I ended up timing out and I had to go back in. Oh my gosh.
Yep. I'm hoping it does some dirty things.
Yeah.
My team's almost to 4 million.
That's a
and I don't
huge
even have
help.
them all at 100 yet.
Right.
Because I don't have Ant-Man, who's 2 diamonds at 100. And Swarm is only 1 diamond, but I don't have him at 100 either.
Yeah. Yeah, Swarmy had a 1 diamond.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not at 100 though, yeah.
Which I thought about it, but I'm like, I need to save that gold because then I also had to upgrade Spider Society to get through those bullcrap raids.
Right. Yeah, I bolstered up my my North Star team, so the Alpha Flight team. I bolstered that up a little bit. Gonna have some fun with it. Hopefully it's not one shot. I mean, everything can be one shot, I think now. They don't, as much as people bitched and complained, there's not a team that just can't be one shot that we've seen yet.
No, not if you do it right.
Not if you do it right, not if you use the right team.
Your offense is 1.8 when it used to be 2 something.
Yeah.
You just compensate for that.
Right.
So then you're hitting a 2 million power team instead of a 3 million power team.
And it's not just going in and press buttons, like there's some skill involved.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a firm believer in when we hit the Spider Society to go after Penny first. and I watched 3 replays today from our war in which people used penny and hit that first with the stun and worked fine. And then I watched 3 different ones where they hit Peter and ended up with a loss. So I'm even more now a believer in hitting Penny first, which is why I took Penny out of the Spider Society team and put Penny in a different team. So now you get to pick your poison, and I got different stuff in there to make you kind of think, okay, who would I hit now?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
It's nice to not be a cookie cutter alliance. So, throw some random stuff up there. If it works, it works. And every war is different.
Yeah, I mean, there's, of course, set ones we want to do. Like, there are set teams that we want everybody to have because we know they work and they've proven that they worked over
and it draws
over
the counters away from other teams that we have in other places.
But there's like 4 rooms that, try stuff out, see how it does. I'll put it down if we have people that have like teams. That way so we have 24 people. If 12 of them put the same team down, then we can see 12 on that, 12 on another team, see how many wins they get, see if they work.
And do it for a war or two, because each opponent's going to have different counters and be totally different of an alliance.
Mm-hmm.
What works one war completely does not work the next.
Right.
And then in the next war, you'll get 17 defensive wins with it.
And it depends on who you're playing, because they might have different teams on defense, so they're not using the same counters on offense. So, yeah, it's interesting. I mean, we lost this last war. It was just bad participation on our part.
And they had the same teams, and
nobody
wanted to use the right counters.
We came out flying, and then it was like, hey, these work. And then people just went, I don't know. They just went rogue.
They went,
started using things that didn't even work last war. It's like, we told you last war those didn't work. Why are you using them again? And then they'd use it again. It's like, oh, man, RNG was bad. I think I can get it. No, you can't. It doesn't work.
We've tried.
So that was kind of frustrating. I was just like contemplating and questioning things afterwards. Like, what am I even doing? Like, I'm trying to help people, and they're obviously not reading. I got one dude that's hitting the same team 5 different times because he can't get a win. Like, why? Like, why are we doing that?
When the simple counter for it's right there.
And if you don't have the counter for it, don't hit it.
Yep.
And we have other ones that is like, we want to move down, I'm going to sacrifice attacks, which I get, and it's for the betterment of the group, and I appreciate your stance, and thank you. But we wouldn't have to do that if other people would get on and hit those teams and make it so you wouldn't have to sacrifice 3 attacks, triple tapping a team that can easily be beat in one shot.
Yeah. And then we had a couple of wasted attacks in a full room where we needed to take out half rooms, and so those 2 attacks needed to.
Well, it ended up we needed a full clear anyways. Then,
it ended up they were like, oh shoot, they could catch us.
Yeah, they ended up full clearing us.
I don't see with what was left on the board, we should have full cleared them, but
we had 49 defensive wins, so not too bad. Not our best, not too bad though. We honestly, with who we have, we shouldn't have more than 24 losses on ours, and we had in the 50s the last time I looked. So I'm like, it's not even worth it. It's a loss anyways. Bad participation and bad hits. It's a loss. But a war is a war. It's won. So we hopefully get it back next week and start off strong again.
Use this weekend to test some stuff out.
Yeah. But I mean, I've got people, this new spotlight raid that came out, and we're going to go into this now because, so I think we need to lower down the difficulty. You have to play it. You can't really sim it unless you just max out a team that nobody really wants to max out on the highest level. And so...
And the benefit's not really there. It's maybe an orb or 2 more.
Yeah. So I think going down 1 is actually going to be better for everybody, because rather than like what was before with Greek raids, it was like you're just able to go in and sim, and it was a raid off. You got the credits for it, you did it, but it was like having a free pass, Okay, I did my 7-8 attacks into this raid. I'm good to go. With the spotlight, you got to be like, okay, I have 2 people in my lane. For right now. I mean, maybe later on it's going to be better, but right now it's like 2 people in each lane. All right, which nodes do you want? Which nodes do I want? I don't want to make you try hard on all the Spider Society nodes. So let's share. So then you have to wait.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't wait, then it's like you're taking both and you're basically burning the spider society and hoping they can get through without having to use resources.
Yep.
Because if they have to reuse resources, you feel bad. So it makes so you're having to try hard and you're actually having to play these nodes with Spider-Verse, which it should be once you get through unscathed, you should be able to just sim it at that point in time. It shouldn't be like, oh, it's going to hit auto and it might lose. No, I beat it. Now I'm just going to pass it. Once I get through it, I get to pass it. But
RNG's RNG.
It doesn't work that way. So it's like just like hitting auto, which is dumb. But anyways, so now we got people getting burnt out with the game in general. Yep. So now I get messages saying, hey, I might be quitting, might be stepping down from MSF. So then it's the whole, how can I make things better for you? Would you like to go to a different alliance? Like, I don't want to lose you, you know? You're a good person. It's fun to have, you know, here.
Yeah, because that one yesterday, we barely, thanks to Echo coming in last minute when I said something, I'm like, hey, we have an hour and a half left. We need to get 40%. If you haven't finished your nodes, please do a node.
Right. So he's doing it London time, at the time that that's like 10 o'clock at night. Like, you want people at 10 o'clock at night having to come through and do stuff
I didn't
like
know
that?
who had time left or nodes left. I didn't really look into it. I just opened it, saw I couldn't go anywhere. Yeah. Oh, crud, we're this close. Hey, can anybody do a node?
I'm at work in a facility with no Wi-Fi, so I can't do it. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's frustrating. It really is that you have to do, and it's not easy enough that you can just be like, okay, 60 and chill.
And the team is not really farmable, so you can't even build them if they're already level 100.
You can't do more stars.
You can't do anything.
Yeah.
So dropping
stars
down
help.
And getting 40%, the max you can get every time is.
I think dropping down one difficulty and just being able to hit sim is going to be nice for people.
Oh yeah, and until the teams are farmable and you can do something with them.
Because honestly, what I've been doing is I've been going, so I have 2 accounts share 1 lane. So I'll go through, I'll lose on purpose, I'll go through the other account and I'll win. And then I'll go through that account and I'll lose on purpose in the next one, then I'll go to the other account and I'll win that node. Then I'll go to Spider Society. So I'll have 2 attacks each. Then I'll burn by going in, lose, going in, lose, going in, lose, going in, lose 4 times each account, burn all my energy.
Yep.
And then the next day, clear the 3 nodes because I'll have energy back. Clear the 3 nodes, and I'll still have enough time for the raid to end and then come through.
Yeah, well, that's only because we have the event going on, but you should have finished that.
No, I'm doing it anyways just because I don't like my energy sitting there at 60.
Yeah.
You have 60 energy. You only have 5 nodes to do between 2 accounts.
Yeah.
Why do I need 60 energy?
I don't know.
So this last time what I did is I went in and I did hit Bishop with the special from Noir. Of course, it didn't peel the taunt, whatever. But then he goes, and then you go over and you hit the other bunch. So I hit the Spider-Man 2099 with the adjacent attacks from Pav, and then I hit the adjacent attacks from Peter. It sounds like I'm going to say Peter, Paul, Mary. But anyways, and then, do a couple other ones like Ghost Spider's ult and spread all the debuffs. And they go through and right before they're ready to get a turn, hit lose, come out, go back into the other count, start from there. However much health I stay at. Hopefully I got Bishop out by then so I don't have to worry about the taunt right off the bat. Going from there, I'm going to have all my abilities back up because they get all their ability energy at the beginning, and I have my health still because they didn't get an actual turn. Do it again. And then as soon as I see that turn meter go up, lose, go out with the other account. And just keep on going back and forth until I win the match. It's just so annoying. It just takes so much time. And I don't want it to take that much time. It's just screen time. You're taking away from people being able to spend time with their loved ones.
For a mobile game that you need to spend 8 hours a day on average.
Yeah, especially the way they're doing these things. War, you have 14 attacks in War, that's 5 minutes an attack, with load screens and everything. Say 5 minutes, because you're not going to time out on all of them. So say 5 minutes an attack. So right there, that's what? That's 70? Yeah, 70 minutes. Right there, just War, one time. Raids, now you have to play them all. Well, you can sim Incursion, but you have to play the Spotlight one, so you're playing, 4 battles? And you're simming the other ones. So the 4 battles, it's another 5 minutes each, that's 20 minutes. We're at 90 minutes. 90 minutes. You ain't even got into your dailies. You're just doing that stuff.
Your blitz rotations, your arena.
So you look through the store. The store takes, 5 minutes if you do it the way I do it. So we're at 95 minutes. You do your
and then
arena.
And then was it 20, 25 minutes in between matches?
15. So if you do an arena when you first get in, and then you do another one when you're done with that stuff, you hit your 15. So you get 2 arena matches. There's another 10 minutes for arena, so you're at 105. So now you can do your crucible.
But then if you want to climb more, then
right. So now you got crucible. You got 6 attacks, 5 minutes in. If you single tap, say you missed 2, so you say that's 40 minutes. So now we're at 145 minutes just to do the basic things on the game.
Yep.
Just the basic. That's not leveling up somebody and looking around and sorting things out. Not counting blitz. Not counting laying out your defense, offensive teams. Not practicing in war, doing stuff like that.
The spotlight, the
spotlight
events,
campaigns,
the campaign stuff.
farming, all that stuff. We're at 145 minutes. Not an hour 45. No, 145 minutes. So that's 2 hours and 25 minutes. And just basic stuff. Come on now.
But some of it can't be done at 5-10 minutes a piece, you know?
No.
It's a game you sit on the toilet and play.
Yeah, I mean, if you're taking bathroom breaks, I mean, good Lord, if your boss is giving me 2 hours and 25 minutes for bathroom breaks, can I come work with you?
Right. Sign me up.
Because I get maybe 10 minutes once a shift. You know? Like, it's getting way too much screen. And that's not counting DDs. You know, it's not counting that either.
Some of those levels take a half an hour.
Take forever.
Yeah.
You know, and so, yeah, it's just, I mean, I get that they put the timer on thing. Thanks for the 5 minutes. Like I said, Star Wars 15 seems like it's better because when you're actually going to do it, I want to have time to do it. But good golly, Miss Molly. 2 hours and 25 minutes for the basic of basic stuff. Because you take that Crucible and you supplant it with the other stuff. Say you do your DDs when you're not doing Crucible days. So it evens it out that way. The 4 days you're doing that.
Yeah.
And that's not accounting the Scourge stuff. That's not accounting the Morgan Le Fay. You know, those are Scourges. It's not counting those types of things. Like new players, you know.
And then if you need to leave the game to go to Discord to check for the infographics to see what counters are what, there's added time there.
Or heaven forbid you read a kit.
Right? Or some of these kids.
You know? Like heaven
what's this
forbid
ability
you read
do?
a
And
kit.
then the clock's going.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, it's just crazy. That screen time with the spotlight rate just makes it so it just goes over the top. It's like we need to be able to get it. I liked the Greek raids, man. I really liked it.
I think it'll be easier once Alpha Flight's out because then, yeah, I mean, with these Whales and Kraken alliances who buy the whole team to 7-7 day one.
Right.
And diamonds, who knows? They're good with 60 energy. They're going to clear the node, and then they're not going to leave anything for a lane partner.
For the next person, yeah. They're gonna
so then what? You're going to
want these
individual lanes now? Like, what more are you going to ask?
There's only 4, yeah.
You got to share.
We're sharing.
You get the boss notes today, I'll take the boss notes tomorrow.
I didn't go to kindergarten. I didn't learn sharing. Because I mean, we have had those people like listen or go. You know? Yeah. I want my lane. Don't come in it. Don't mess with me. I want my lane.
This is where I'm going.
I'm sure she's the same way. I know she hadn't changed. That's how she was. I want my lane. I want my thing.
Yeah.
No. There's
started,
7 other people.
I always went to the Strike Team 3 all the way to the far left.
Yep.
Because I was out of the way. I didn't know what anybody else would want. And I was almost always the first one into raids because I was the one starting them.
Yep.
And so this is where I'm going. And so that's just kind of became.
Yeah.
That's my lane.
But imagine her, like, you know, like, what is that? So the other 7 people to share the other 3 lanes. I don't care. I got my one. Like, it might make it easier for some alliances, but other ones, like, well, we want to be able to
we
double
want
up in the lane, too.
You know, we want the rewards. It's nice with that about the Spotlight is that pretty much everybody has the same exact rewards.
Right.
Other than there was one thing that was more, the rate credits or something, but everybody.
Because, like, what is it when Alpha comes out? Alpha Flight's going to come out, they're going to add another 3 and 2, so another 5 nodes. So we're going to have 10 nodes.
Yeah.
We start off with 6 energy. You're talking about 2 people.
Yeah. Well,
so we're going to have 2 left over.
But that's why they're making it difficult, so you need to double tap something.
Yeah.
And then who knows how many we're going to have to tap.
You can't double tap with Sim.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's the only team you're going to have to heal.
Yeah, Sim doesn't double tap. You have to heal and use resources, and that costs money.
Yeah.
I'm not spending money. I'd rather spend money buying a character and have fun with a new character than spend money trying to buy raid credits to heal up my team. Doesn't make sense. Yeah. Anyways, on to drinks for the night. So I got something a little different. I'm gonna throw this one in the can. It's gonna be loud. But I I have Rolling Rock tonight. This is an old-timey beer that I used to drink all the time. Like when I started drinking, it was I loved it in the bottles. I don't really like it in the can very much, but all I had is cans in the store, and I was really feeling like a Rolling Rock. I just want the horse to look at me while I'm drinking it, I guess. I don't know. But it's a cheap beer. It tastes okay. It's just a cheap beer. It just does the trick. I had a Foster's earlier
Put some
today.
lime
So
in it.
yeah, I put some lime in it. It's pretty good. Put a little bit of lemon in it. It's pretty good. A little orange zest. It's pretty good. It's just a basic beer.
Yeah.
What do you got, wife?
Basic bitch beer?
Yeah.
I have the Dr. Pepper Creamy Coconut, because you went to the store and got me some.
Oh, yeah, creamy coconut.
I ran out a few days ago when I was jonesing for a soda. Just drinking water like a fish.
Yeah, who wants to do that?
No, thank you.
Water is for a
Fish
fish.
fucking it. I don't want to drink it.
It's true. It's true. Yeah, if you haven't had the Dr. Pepper, I always want to call it cotton candy.
I know, you called it cotton candy earlier.
Yeah.
Like, they make that? I want
Right,
to try
I know.
it.
But it's
Give me
really
one of
good.
those.
The coconut is really, really good. It's actually really surprising. We used to get the strawberries and cream,
That one's good.
and that's tasty, but this one's just, wow, it's really good. Really good.
It's up there with my cherry vanilla Coke. Whatever the one was, they stopped making it.
Yeah,
Was
cherry
it cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper?
Dr. Pepper.
I
Yeah,
don't
they still make it. It's there. I get it every once in a
Vanilla
while,
Dr.
but
Pepper was good.
yeah. And then they made orange Coke. That one's surprisingly good. I like that one. But yeah, still pretty good stuff in the game. Other than just like time in front of the screen seems to be a lot. And then for us, Alliance leaders, we're having to recruit too. So you're doing that.
And that can't be done in game or on the
No.
website or anything.
So it's just a lot. It's just a lot. Like I would really like for some of that to dial back, and having Greek raids like they were, it was nice. It was just nice to be able to hit sim, okay, go do my thing. I mean, that's what I do with Crucible anyways. I just hit auto, wait for it to get over, and then move on.
I still don't get why they're not doing both and making it a different currency, why you have to pick and choose.
For the raids?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It makes no sense.
Yeah. I mean, if they really wanted to be like player friendly, they could have made Greek raids and Spotlight raids have the same payout. Have the same payout. But in order to get that payout in Greek, you have to do twice as many nodes.
Yeah.
And Spotlight, you do 5, and in Greek, you'd have to do 10 or 15.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Or at least give us back the ability to get raid keys.
Yeah.
You know? So
And
that we
I
can
like
start banking raid
that idea
keys.
that I had is when the Greek ends, you get the raid keys back.
Yeah.
And then you can go start a Spotlight. I think that's great. Like, I mean, yeah, raids would be started at different times all the time, but I mean, at least it gives an opportunity.
Too much rewards and too much into the economy that they would have to adjust for later on.
Well, what it is too much of the whales just, coring that, and then
Yep, so they
the
100% it in
free-to
an
players
hour.
just being that far behind.
Because
So,
if you 100% it, and you
Yeah.
can start another one, how many could you do in a day if you were coring?
well, it depends
you know.
on what your pocketbook can make up.
Yeah. Because if you're coring those nodes,
Hey, we're going to do 3 Greek raids today, so get ready to spend $400.
yeah, buying cores
A
and
person.
energy, yeah.
You know?
I couldn't
You
imagine.
hear that, Scopely?
forcing
Hear
it.
how much you can make? Right there.
Right.
Look at that. Do it, please.
I wouldn't put it past them. Hey, it is a Truman Show after all.
Mm-hmm.
Although I swear, some of the stuff I hear from other content creators lately, even when I'm trying not to watch them, but scrolling the YouTube.
Yeah, Mrs. I don't watch Twitch anymore. Catch her every day watching
No,
Twitch.
you're not.
Mm-hmm. You were watching today.
No, I wasn't.
Don't.
I saw the notification and I actually was watching them on YouTube. That's the same point.
It's the same difference.
No, it's not. It was YouTube, not Twitch. But yeah, when you scroll it and read some of the, I like just reading comments because I think some of them
They're
are
idiots,
hilarious
yeah.
and they're dumbasses.
So funny.
But some of the stuff they say on just their clickbait titles, I'm like, dude, do they listen to this? Like, are there people listening to this and then taking our ideas?
Maybe.
Because there's some stuff they say and do now, like trying to push the idea they don't have access to test servers and
Yeah.
they can't test things.
Right.
It's too bad we can't test this. I'm like, how the fuck can you not test it? You have, like,
Yeah. And don't try to say that. Like, we know better than that.
maybe they don't. Who knows?
But
I want to peek behind that curtain.
what I need to do, I just had an epiphany. What I need to do, I need to find somebody to partner up with every day And I just need to do a stream every day.
Mhm.
Maybe like Mondays with Skilly.
I know you had a lot of fun last time.
Thursdays with Vandy or Sundays with Vandy. You know, find a day with you and Walt. Just do a little stream every day, because I do have fun while I'm on there, but getting on there by myself and that fear, honestly, the fear of nobody being there is really overwhelming. It's really surprising.
Just talking to yourself.
If any of you guys have streamed before, that looking at the screen and not seeing chat move at all, boy, that really just like gets to your soul.
Yeah.
It's the whole, man, people really just don't care at all. And like, if you're already having a bad day and this is your way to go and kind of like outlet a little bit, boy, oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I know
hard.
You and Walt need to get back on there. I miss doing the roasts. I miss finding the funny gifts to make fun
I
of.
just think some people took it the wrong way. I think I rubbed people the wrong way. Yeah.
I didn't hear any negative comments.
Yeah.
I didn't look.
Right. They were a lot of fun. They were a lot of fun. I really
do it on something else. Like, do it on funny videos. Just get on there and riff.
The thing is like, if he came on mine and I was posting them, I'd probably be fine doing it. Because I honestly don't give a fuck. Yeah. But I know he really cares about, like, everybody, and he does a lot of different
really
games.
Getting people mad?
No, I don't think so. Like, mad, it's just, like, awkward comments. And so, like, he does a lot of different variety games, and so they see that. No, but what I'm saying is they see that as his videos, and he does all these, and they don't know him, and they're, like, watching his videos, like, whoa, you know, I don't want him to come across as being, like, the asshole guy. Like,
that's why we had the disclaimers.
Yeah, but people don't watch everything.
Well, that's their problem.
Yeah, well.
That's when people start taking stuff out of context. No, get the whole story.
Yeah, well, they're going to clip things, you know? Like, people are... I'm infamous for clipping things at the wrong time and putting on people's stuff.
Well,
so.
yeah, I'll blend your dick. Like, yeah, I'm great at making MP3s out of random comments. Right.
But, yeah, I would just like to do a different stream, like, all the time with people. I would really like to get on there with Sam just too. Like, he's a smart guy as much as he thinks he's an idiot. Just because you're a Canuck doesn't mean you're not a smart guy.
I know. Vander said, I'm not a smart guy. Like,
yeah, Vander's really
in the comments. I'm like, you're smarter than me.
No, Vander's great. Like, he has a lot of knowledge. Even though it's, like, centrally located around war dogs, it's fine. At least it's knowledge. It's better than having some than none. Because believe me, there's a lot of people out there with none, you know?
What do you mean AIM can't be infest?
Yeah. No, Vander's actually really smart. He catches on this stuff quick.
Right, although I think I might have been one of the ones that figured out AIM could beat symbiotes because, hey, they take those leads and shove them up your butt.
Yeah.
But,
and I mean, I would love to get like people like D3 on there. Like, I know he has the voice for silent TV, but still, like, I would love to get him on there.
Well, I mean, I got the face for radio, so I mean, I can be on there on voice.
It was fun, like, have a tea, like the people at Titan Talk, and then plan on doing like a Titan discussion. So that's in the works. I got some things done. I've got like the body of it set up, but I just need to get it all put together and then set a date and then find out who can make that date. Because I can't go changing the dates all around and expect, you know, people to fill in like I did before. I just have to set a date and be like, okay, this is what it's going to be. Who can make it? And then first come, first serve.
It's coming up on summer, so hopefully people will have a little bit more time. But then you're taking away from family time.
So yeah, if you're listening to this, you've been on Titan Talk before, we've done your intro, then please message me about doing the discussions, because I do want to do that. And what your availability would be, because that's the next thing I'm going to look at, and I'm just going to set a date and, yeah, kind of like maximize the number of people if I have, because I want to get 4, is what I want. I want 4, but if I get 7 people that say that date, and I want to do 2 sessions of it, I'd be like, here's the date, like I'm going to do it on Wednesdays or whatever at 5:30. Then, this is when you need to be there, because it's going to be like live on Twitch. So, and then we'll dock it afterwards. Is dock the right word?
I don't know.
Download, whatever. Clip, download, whatever. Docking, I think, means different thing these days.
Probably. Doxing is like getting information.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's what I was thinking about. But anyways, put it in a video form and put it out there, because that's what we do. So, but yeah, Titan Talks are coming back, but there's gonna be the discussion part where it's gonna be kind of like part of the interruption. And I would like to have recurring people in that, like they do on Part of the Eruption, where You're always going to get Woody Page and, you know, stuff like that. Like, you know, people know who
That
those
was one
people
of those
are.
shows I actually liked watching with you.
Yeah, they're fun.
That one and the one with Skip and Shannon.
Yeah. Oh, I meant Around the Horn, not Part of the Interruption. My bad. Around the Horn is what it was.
Wasn't what's one was Part of the Interruption? Was that Skip and Shannon?
No. That was a Skip and Shannon. Part of the Interruption was a Tony Kornheiser and something, but Around the Horn is the one where they're doing the points with Woody Page. That's the one I like. Yeah. I just got the names of the shows mixed up.
I'm like, wait a minute, I know I watched one with you.
Yeah, no, it was Around the Horn. Yeah, Around the Horn is a lot of fun because they just had that. Woody Page is always there. I can't remember any of the other people's names. I just know Woody Page. Like that's the dude that was there, and then Max Kellerman was the one in charge of it.
Yeah, and they had the lady. She was always
the one gal was always there. Yeah, but yeah, it'd be fun. I'm kind of looking forward to that. It's, like I said, I got the body of it set up how I want to do it. Now I just got to make things happen on stream because it's about building the scene and doing all that, and it takes a lot of time. So we'll get it figured out, though. I'm getting a lot better with that thing. I can get it pretty quick and different stuff now.
Yeah, and they just updated your Stream Deck, so that thing. Oh, they have a whole store now, like web store, and you can buy all kinds of stuff for it, and they probably have the counter on there, so then that would hit and it would go up.
Yeah, maybe. We'll just do 4 different kind of counters, 4 different colors.
Yeah,
we'll see. Buttons. And then I can just link the hotkey of that to a noise that's made through my stream system, and
ba-ding.
Yeah, it's gonna go through. So, yeah, I mean, I just got to figure it out. It's just a matter of me figuring it out, and that it takes time. And if I'm doing 2 hours and 25 minutes of
right, and
Marvel a day when I'm
3,
8 hours of work and then spend time with you, and it's.
And that's putting it at 5, which is then dinner time.
Yeah, it gets to be
by
a
the
lot.
time you get done with dinner and watching shows with the kids.
Right, and that's without people needing help and going over their rosters and what they need to do to move up and advance in alliances. And
then by the time we're out chilling in this hot tub.
Right, and then it's bedtime.
Yep.
Not that I sleep, but it's just bedtime.
I know. Right, sleep's overrated.
Sometimes, man. Sometimes it feels nice to get. When we go to the hotel for the little vacations, man, those sleeps feel so nice. I don't know what it is. It's just like a battery recharge.
See, I don't sleep there hardly at all anymore.
Really? Man, I did. Whew. I was up early too. It was like full rest sleep and up.
Not me. I'll take 4 sleeping meds and nothing.
Yeah.
Wide awake at 5:30 this morning when your alarm went off. I'm like, oh, I'll lay back down and nope. So I was up by 7.
Well, that's why I got the other video done.
Exactly.
There you go.
I think it was done by 10 something, and I'm running out of shows to watch. I have to start a new series. I gotta find something.
Yeah, if there's any good shows people know, put it in the comments.
Maybe I'll watch One Tree Hill. I love that show.
Don't do that. You've already watched it like 3 times.
No, more than that.
More than that?
I think I've watched start to finish at least 5 times. Because I've watched it with Ryan. I watched it with Ilea.
Oh boy.
I watched it on my own when it first came out.
Watch the rest of Letterkenny. You haven't finished that.
I haven't even started that. I've only picked up from where you would start watching it.
We're on like episode 4. Keep going. Come on. Keep going.
Everything else is pretty much done for the summer.
Yeah.
Waiting for it to come back.
So we watched the show the other day.
Fair. It's funny when we went to the zoo the other day for lunch. They were talking about it.
No, I really wanted to turn around and be like, to be fair.
Our son even said do it, but he didn't. Because he didn't want to embarrass me and give me more.
Right, because she was already out of the house. Yeah, that was like a plus. So.
I was already out of the house.
Lots of people, lots of kids. It was a field trip day for like every school.
Bunch of first graders screaming and hollering.
I would have never thought that. We saw no buses when we left, so we didn't think anything of it.
They parked down the street.
You get there and it's like a bunch of little trolls running around, gremlins and hobbits.
We got to see the bear. He liked my 360 camera. He stood up.
He was just looking at us like, what is that? As it's over his fence on the end of the pole. He's like, what is that thing? Is that dinner? Yeah, that was hella funny.
Yep. Now that we know that, we'll go back on a quiet day and see if we can get both of them there.
Yeah, there's only the one. We don't know where the other one was.
I think it was in the bed.
Yeah, they might have made bear sticks out of it too. That's yummy. Pepperoni sticks are yummy with bear.
They are.
Mm.
That's what the bear I shot while I was 3 months pregnant with our daughter.
True.
It got turned into pepperoni sticks.
Tasted good. Yeah, well, this is a short and quick. We just wanted to get out of the hot tub, wanted to say hi to everybody, so I think we've accomplished that. Yeah.
Today was a good day. Our son and his girlfriend came over and made us pupusas.
Yeah, don't say that too many times. Yeah.
I could not spell it, and I was not going to attempt to Google it, because I don't know what would come up.
I spelled it for you, wife. Don't worry, we'll put it up on there. Watch our pupusas.
But they were super good.
They were good. They were full of like carne asada and some beans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were yummy. Cheese.
No, the B word,
Birria?
Yeah, that one.
Birria?
But she's going to come back over on Tuesday when my parents are in town to help me cook some more tacos. And
yeah, maybe. I'll see if she shows up.
Right. I told her she's not obligated to meet the parents. It'll be the first time I get to see my dad in over 6 years, so.
Yeah. My crazy daughter went off on an escapade of her whole life story to the girlfriend today. That was interesting. So we'll see. We'll see if she comes back.
She will.
Yeah, she's cool.
I know. It was funny, we were dissing on the daughter's boyfriends, and I wanted to tell her we were excited because we really like her, but I don't want to get too attached.
Yeah, just in case things happen, it's still a girlfriend.
But it's like, I don't know, I'm really liking this one, don't screw it up, boy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Might disown you and adopt her.
Yeah, that's true too.
Whereas, her daughter's hasn't had any boys friends that I've been like, we'll take him and you can go away. Like,
yeah.
The boy that likes her, I would definitely be okay with. It's
different for girls, though. No girl's going to be good enough for your daughter. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is.
Nah, no girl or boy.
It doesn't matter, like, what I would have done. I wouldn't expect it to be good enough for you. I mean, absolutely not.
I don't know. So, she's had 2 girls that I've been like, either one of them would have been fine.
No, the girlfriends.
I'll take it. But these boys,
she goes
mommy
for the
issues.
Ones.
Yeah, they just want to be mothered. No thanks, we're good.
Hey, Chris.
I hope to God they don't listen, but oh well.
It's whatever. It's like...
Well, I wouldn't say it to their face because I'm afraid of confrontation.
I'm not. But the thing is it's like, you gotta be able to hold a conversation.
Yeah.
You know, it's not about, like... I mean, being respectful is one thing, but hold a conversation. Be able to hold a conversation. Talk about something. Have a subject, bring something up, talk about it for a while. Even if it's something I'm interested in, like try to make it into a conversation so I can appreciate the fact that you're giving it a chance.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
And even the son's girlfriend doesn't really speak English very well.
No.
She's from Guatemala, so there's a little bit of a language barrier. But yeah.
Always.
Found out today she loves Sandra Bullock, so I started watching Miss Congeniality.
Yeah.
Started watching shows that with her in it. She loves her, and she's one of my favorite actresses.
Yeah.
So.
She likes to cook.
Right. She was interested in the magic cards, looking at them.
Yep. Yeah, she
loves coming over here and cooking. It was the first time she had ever made pupusas.
Yeah, she's trying. I just want to see effort. That's all I care. Effort. Effort will be met with appreciation.
Yep. Well, it's 10 o'clock. The lights just went
Lack of effort is lack of appreciation.
Yep. I don't go out of my way to do things for people who can't even be bothered to say hi.
It's not our job. Bye. You're trying to take our daughter away from us. You're trying to take our son away from us.
You gotta impress me.
Yeah, you gotta earn it.
I'm one tough cookie to impress, too.
Yeah, tell me. Jesus.
Hey, now. There's a few things I've been impressed with.
Yeah? Okay.
I mean, my D's bigger than yours, so
I
can't
now,
say
hold
that.
on. We're in a hot tub. That's not right.
I had a 4 million team until you told me to take it off.
I did, yeah, I know.
You need that on offense.
Well, blame it on D3. D3 said sex offenders has got to go on offense, so it's his fault.
Dad.
Yeah, it's his fault. I'm blaming others. I'm passing the blame.
Did he yell at my team, get off my lawn! You can't be bigger than me.
Yeah, from the porch in the rocking chair beside me.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for listening. We appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. If you haven't already, please tell a friend. Tell them to listen in, especially if they're interested in the game or knowing who we are or whatever. Yeah, tell them to give it a listen.
Sometimes these contain info. Other times they're just...
Yeah, if you want specific info, just let me know and we can go over that because, you know, there's things that I don't mind sharing as far as kits and stuff like that. It's just... We're talking about us, and we're trying to make you feel like you're part of the family, so.
Yep, maybe one of these days we'll get a monitor something out here, put a tablet in a plastic bag and get some Discord combos going.
Yeah, that'd be kind of fun. Join us in the
I
hot
mean,
tub.
the boys' bedroom window's right there. We can just open the window and
It's true.
put a Chromebook right there and
Oh, yeah.
right through the window.
But until next time, I'm Viz.
I'm Sable.
And catch you later. Peace. Oh, now I gotta do it.